This is a complete guide on how to set up a headless Raspberry Pi without using any monitor or keyboard. The items you need for this setup is Raspberry Pi, micro SD card, Raspberry Pi power supply, and a PC with internet connection. Step 1. Download Raspberry Pi Imager from raspberrypi.com/software. This software simplifies the process of setting up a headless Raspberry Pi. Follow the instructions to install the software on your PC. Step 2. Insert your microSD card to your PC. You can either insert it directly to your laptop's microSD slot or use a USB card reader. Step 3. Launch Raspberry Pi Imager. Choose an operating system with no desktop environment. For a headless Raspberry Pi, there is no need for a desktop environment. Also select the microSD storage that is inserted in the previous step. Step 4. Click on the Setting button for further configuration. Under Hostname, you can choose to overwrite the default hostname. In this example, I will use Busta-Tech Pi as my hostname. Enable SSH for SSH connection to the headless Raspberry Pi. This will be the main channel to interact with the Raspberry Pi. Set the username and password according to your preference. Configure wireless LAN. Set the SSID and its password that this headless Raspberry Pi will be connected to. Also set the wireless LAN country accordingly. If your Raspberry Pi will be connected through a LAN cable, you can skip this part. Set locale settings. Configure the time zone and keyboard layout correctly. Double-check on all these configuration and click the Save button. Step 5. You can now click on the Write button. It will take a few minutes to complete writing the image to your microSD card. After it is completed, remove the microSD card from your PC. Step 6. Insert the microSD card to the Raspberry Pi. Connect the power supply to power it up. Make sure that the Raspberry Pi is within the Wi-Fi range for the wireless LAN that you've configured in Step 4. It took a few minutes for the first boot on the Raspberry Pi as it needs to run some configurations. You can now leave your Raspberry Pi alone and head over to your PC to connect via SSH. Step 7. By using network scanning software like Fing on your PC, scan your network to search for the connected Raspberry Pi. You can verify the device by using its hostname. From this search, you will get the IP address for the Raspberry Pi. Step 8. By using SSH client like PuTTY, connect to the Raspberry Pi through SSH. Make sure you use the configured username and password as in Step 4. That's it. You've completed the headless Raspberry Pi setup without using a monitor. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching.